Afternoon everybody and welcome back to Prestige Auctions. This is your Monday preview, the one you're all growing to like, the one that we put out on YouTube on a Monday evening. We're going to show you some of the items that have come into this week's auction. Of course, these items have not been lotted up yet, so don't be looking for numbers on the boxes because they're not going to be there till we do the actual lotting up tomorrow. It was a fantastic weekend last weekend. Loads and loads of people turned out for our Easter special auction. It was a really busy room. We're hoping it's going to be like that again this week. So the viewing is on Friday, of course, and the auction will take place on Saturday morning. And as you know, we did 1,200 lots. We did 790 lots on Thursday, 1,200 lots on Saturday. We had a really busy week at Prestige. But the auction fairies have been here again. Look, the auction room is absolutely packed to the rafters again. You know, when you think about this, 1,200 lots, and the staff, once again, credit to them, have turned it round, and in just 24 hours pretty much, because they're only open half day on a Sunday, and they've turned it into this. So anyway, without further ado, let's take you around this week's auction. Okay, as always, starting up here, we're going to try and go roughly in the way that the lots go. And we've got some fantastic, what is that? Is it a drinks dispenser or something? And we've got these fantastic vases. Look at the paintwork on those, and these planters, and then this all-American Harley Davidson, it says there, an American legend helmet, and more vases and light fittings. Now, what we can tell you is there's a lot of toys in this week's auction. Now, a lot of these toys that come in are collectible toys. They're not just every day all the time. So these boxes, banana boxes, are always worth looking in. If you've got a little boy or even a little girl even these days that likes Thomas the Tank Engine, look at all that. Look, that's a banana box out there. She's got so much gear in it. There's some Lego, unusual sort of items of wooden bits and bobs there, and a nice old Ponjo, which has got the original box with it as well, which is a bit of a bonus. Lots of pottery, and there's a box of clocks there and some jewellery boxes as well. But what about this for some interesting glassware? That's quite a nice piece there, a bendy vase. And some nice coloured bits in there as well. We come down here, we've got boxes of crystal vases, and there's a lot of records as well in this week's auction that you can see there. And then there's all these boxes of assorted. Some nice glasses. If you're thinking of opening up that man cave this year for the summer and having a look at those, there's some great bits and bobs down there. Some more playing cards. We had a lot of those in last week as well. Picture frames. We've got some glass Pyrex in there. Some printers. Some pans and some glasses as well. Are they old? Oh, are they shot glasses? Oh no, they're like old sherry glasses. Look, a box of those down there. Okay, moving up this way. Don't forget, we're auctioning this chap off for a cash auction on Saturday to go to our DFib fund. So if you fancy having a go at that, come into the room. So we've got up here. Are they petrol ones? I think they are actually. Are they petrol? Oh no, they're plastic. Sorry, they are plastic ones. So we've got these RC cars. We've got this Cartwright and Butler. We've got this nice Teddy on the end. Lots of little bits and bobs on these shelves, as you can see here. There's some targets there, or some coins as well. And then we've got a lot of cigarette cards in this week. Are these poker chips or something? I'm going to guess that they are. Let's have a quick look. Maybe they're not. Oh no, the coin cases. There you go, they're quite cool. Coin cases. So coin cases, if you're a bit of a coin collector, we've got some hip flasks there, some more potteries, DVDs. There's always quite a lot of those in here, and there's some CDs down there as well. Maybe a big bag of wicker baskets. So then we come up here. Dolls' houses, one or two of those in this week. More wicker baskets, some lamps. Like I've said to everybody in the past, you know what? Why would you go to the shops before you come to the auction room? Because if you're looking for some lamps for home and you find some in the auction room, you're going to get them for a few pounds. You're going to go to the Range or Dunelm and all the rest of it, and you're going to pay, I don't know, let's say 20 quid at a good price, £20 for a lamp. Why not come and save some money? There are other options as well than just brand new. More toys, lots of collectible toys in this week's sale as well. What about that for a big box of Nerf guns? I think I'd have loved that when I was little. Anyway, down here, we've got more collectible toys. We've got bionic hands and all sorts of things in here. All these motorbikes, look, and then we've got some Disney toys in the end here, including Woody and Buzz Lightyear as well. And looking at that, that must be Woody's brother, as there's two of them. And there you go, and Rex as well. Well, what a fantastic lot that is. So we're now going to walk down the way, as always, that we will do the auction. So we'll go to the end of this table and find out what we've got. Well, we've got a big box of old children's books. And then a big box of makeup. There you go, banana boxes again. Another box of Harry Potter books. Then we'll get onto the DVDs. Taken, what a great film. And then we've got box sets of DVDs, more box sets, CSI and stuff. Then we've got these old Tomy games. That's quite a nice old thing, that one. Microscale Electric, Scale Electric, Subutio. Or what about that for a collection of Ladybird books? Loads of them. And then you've got all these boxes of books. Well, some boxes are worth a few quid. Sorry, some books are worth a few quid. And sometimes come into the auction room. If you set up things like Music Magpie, you can actually scan these while you're stood doing the viewing and see if they're worth anything. Sometimes you can make a few quid by selling them on. Boxes of annuals, robotics, plus put the future in your hands. And then we've got Scale Electric. Now, there's all sorts of guns. Oh, there is some cars in there as well, look. So a lot of Scale Electric there. Boxes of music, DVDs, and I think, what are these? Are these just CDs, or are they... Oh no, the PlayStation games and stuff, I think. Rupert the Bear, all these Rupert, what are they jigsaws or something? Yeah, Rupert stuff there. And some of them will actually say complete. Die-cast cars. Maybe some jigsaws if you're looking for something to do over the Easter holidays. And then some Monopoly games. Quite a few of them as well. Elvis Monopoly, and also Star Wars. And then Monopoly, whatever this was, Here and Now, the World Edition. Junior Monopoly as well. More jigsaws. Lots of jigsaws in this week's sale. And then we come onto here. Now we've got a nice... teak cabinet there that you can see. And then what about this? Well, these are toners. Now, laser toners for printers are very expensive. I know, I have to buy them for the auction room quite often, and they can be sort of 20 and 30 pound each, even for the ones that are not the official ones. Well, if you look at all these toners here, I'm just going to move back a little bit so you can see. These are being sold by the shelf this weekend's auction. They could be cheap, they could be expensive, who knows? But what I know is there's a lot of resale on there. There's a lot of good resale value, so get down here, get bidding on those. And then we come to here. Just open these doors. And we've got these absolutely outstanding Royal Dalton figurines. All the lady figurines there, 3 of them up there. And then we've got the balloon seller at the back there, and some more there as well. Is that Prince Charming or something? Who knows? Anyway, there's lots of nice Royal Dalton figures. And then we've got, are they Beatrix Potter books, I think? Something like that. Yeah, Beatrix Potter books. And then in the wooden shelf as well, we've got horses, we've got chickens, and we've got these drinks dispensers. And then this nice tea set here. I'd like it to be silver, but I don't think it is. There you go, this is quite a nice piece. And then we've got these here, picture frames and teapots and things. And then we come over here and we've got these Food Nation things there. I think they're spices and stuff. Leonardo collection sets. All sorts of costume jewellery as well, and all sorts of other jewellery and things. And a stones tray there from the pubs years and years ago. This one here?
Yeah.
What does it do then, Lisa?
So it's like a child's nightlight. So you plug it in and it puts stars and everything on the ceiling. And
Should we buy it for the bedroom?
it's come from our bedroom.
Was it? It's come from the spare room, hasn't it? Not our bedroom. Anyway, there you go. Trust me to put my foot in it. Anyway, there we go. So we come here and then we come onto the cabinets. There's a load of badges in there. Now, I can tell you, we've got a load of silver and that coming in, jewellery in tomorrow at some point. So we've got that coming in tomorrow. So we'll that's not going to be on this video, of course. Then we come here. What are these? Here, these are all a bit interesting. Oh, look at all these old postcards and things. Some of the comical postcards and things. And there's more books there. And then there's these collectibles here. And what's this? This one looks a bit interesting. Austin Powers collectibles, and all those are still in their original boxes. We come down here. We will be doing this table next. Well, as a lot of you know, we cleared a hoarder's house a while ago. And this is the last of it. These are the boxes. There was rooms full of boxes, and you come down here and there's just box after box after box of this stuff here, and who knows what's in these boxes. There is absolutely all sorts. What I'm suggesting you do, get yourself down to viewing, have a look, get involved with these boxes. Somebody's found money in one of them, and somebody's found some gold, somebody found some medals. There's just that much stuff. There is just too much to go through. And as I walk around here, you're going to see more and more. I mean, look at that little old sewing machine there, a little toy one. And then there's a cine projector. There's more boxes here, boxes of stuff down here. You come this way, box. There is loads of old stuff. Really worth coming and looking at and having a bid on. But as I keep going down here, there's more and more boxes. I'm not going to go through them in detail because there's just too much stuff to go through. But look, this gives you an idea, an old Crayola set, and there's games and things in there. Really worth having a look at. Then we come onto the back wall. On the back wall, we've got all of these Mickey Mouse toys, Minnie Mouse toys. We've got a free-pan Buffy server. We've got printers. We've got sewing machines. We've got boxes of records. We've got hi-fi units, coffee makers, grinders. What's this one here? This is a Kenwood stack system. We've got digital photo frames. We've got boxes. We've got Wharfdale speakers. You name it. There's so much stuff. Technics separates there as well. So much stuff that you can buy from the auction that people think, well, why would I go to the auction? It's just full of old tat. You know what? In amongst all this old tat, as some people call it, there are some great items. So let's just move that box in there, do Dave's job for him. Anyway, let's have a look at all this stuff on the top shelf. Hi, Dave. And see, Dave. All these bits here. What about this? What a treat this is. How's that for an old telly? That is proper old. That's got to be 1950s. That one I would have thought early 50s. That nice old television set. I wonder if it still works. I wouldn't... mind you, the last one we tried out did actually work. So there's all that stuff there. Then we come this way. This isn't the order we do it in now, but these is the appliance wall. So all these appliances down here, washing machines, dryers, cookers, more washing machines, fridges, TVs. And we've got condenser dryers in this week. We've got a hot point fridge freezer in there. We've even got a slimline dishwasher. More TVs. And then just show you these bits as well. In the pigeonholes, we've got all of this fantastic stuff here as well. All these bits, the old Bush radio, the old, I think that's a metal. Yeah, the old tin Michelin sign there, Michelin map. Some nice old beer mats, look at those. Some old collectibles and a load more books and bits and bobs. So now we're going to head to the back rooms as we do. So in the back rooms, the first room that we always go into is the house clearance room. Well, this is the one where all of these stuff that comes from house clearances is chucked into boxes. There's somebody that's been a bit naughty and not picked an item up from last week. But let's see if I can get around it. So we've got these trays. We've got old wheels from a mobility scooter. And we've got jigsaw puzzles, CDs, DVDs, all these books. Now look, a book on jihad. There you go. And we've also got books on, boxes of bags, kitchenware, cleaning items, all these bits here, more records and stuff, books on photography. These boxes really need to be gone through. You need to come in. This is the joy of the auction. Get in and dig around these boxes, all of these bags of teddies and things there. And then we come down here, we've got boxes of CDs, DVDs, lots of them as well, box sets. Now, of course, it's that time of the year again. The boot sales are on. The boot sales, it's warming up. The boot sales are starting. And these boxes are the ones to come and buy to get those little bargains for the boot sale. You just pay a few quid for these boxes normally. And then what you do, you split it all up, individually price it, sell it all at the boot sale, make yourself a few pounds extra. In this living crisis they keep telling us about, it's not a bad idea to do that. So we then come on to the tool room. I'll just show you that picture there. That's quite an interesting old picture as well. Quite a nice thing, that one. There you go. Is it oil painting? Yeah, that's an oil, so that's in this week's sale as well. Fishing rods, and then we move into the tool room, and then we've got absolutely all sorts. Fishing bags, tools, boxes of tools. We've got power tools. Look at these there, petrol. That's a petrol I think that should be a chainsaw, but that one's for spares or repair. This one here is another chainsaw, petrol one. We've got boxes of screws and nuts and bolts and things there. And then we've got a bench grinder. They look like some sort of animal shed, are they? A pet carrier, I don't know. Anyway, we've got various paints for Airfix. We've got a pink wheelbarrow. It's a little bit different. Outside tables, or a bulwarker, maybe. The auction really does throw up some weird and wonderful stuff. But what about that lovely garden arch? That's a nice thing. Or that lamp. Just things that are just a little bit different. And then where we've got a wood burner or something. And then in this corner, after the bench, we've got this fantastic solid pine double, if you like, wardrobe with the underdrawers. That's solid pine, that one. It does split down onto 3-4 sections, so it's easy to get into the house, but that's a nice thing. More tools, garden tables. We've also got ladders and maybe a skateboard. Who needs a skateboard this week? We've also got a lot of gardening stuff in this week. Now, everyone's thinking about getting the garden sorted out for the spring and the summer. Well, we've got bird baths. We've got some petrol lawnmowers, electric lawnmowers. What about that nice planter there, that old chimney pot planter? Garden chairs, fishing chairs, bike bits. That is, believe it or not, that's a water feature, that tractor. Then you look down here, we've got another petrol lawnmower, more chairs, petrol strimmers, ladders. There's another water feature there that you can see. And then we've got all those chimney pots as well. As you come down this way, more and more lawn mowers. There's just so much gear. There's so much stuff in this week's sale. Once again, it's going to be a belter. I think this one, look at this, another water feature ready to put into the garden for this year, or a big planter, more steps. I don't know if there's anything in that big Hilti box, I'm not sure, but big Hilti box there, safe box to put your tools in. And then we've got a Buddha, more concrete stuff, some DeWalt items, and then a Makita saw, DeWalt box on this nice Atco petrol lawnmower as well. All these bits and bobs on here, and we've got these log horses or timber horses or something or other. I think they've cut in logs. And then you come here, we've got this generator as well. We've got a few boxes of assorted down here that you can see. And then once you get past those, you've got this fantastic record woodworking machine. And there it says, full working order, combination machine, saw router, jointer, thickener, dust extraction, internal. I believe this has got a reserve on it. But you know what? That is a bit of kit. I would imagine that would have been a lot of money. So we come back into the main room and we will head for the front table. So I'll sort of give you a bit of an overview of the room. If you've not been to Prestige before, make this your first time this weekend. Come down on the Friday for the viewing. And then come down to the auction for the Saturday. If you can't make the auction, then of course you can join up and leave commission bids and we'll bid on your behalf. And as many people will tell you that come into this room, we don't run people up on the bids. Some auction rooms get accused of that. We certainly don't do it. As people will see, we often start very, very low. Sometimes it ends up going high, but, you know, at the end of the day, you should do the right thing. Well, what do we got? Die cast. Some jigsaws there, die cast, and a box of 00 gauge things there. Trains and stuff, some teddies, some nice old toys, PlayStations, and then we move on to all of these records. Singles, a table, Subbuteo rugby. What about this nice old boat just hiding away? That's the first time I've seen that today. Or Stevenson's rocket. Or what about this nice old piece of, it's a Smith's Speedo from some sort of car from yesteryear. There's the bionic hands back. That was in the other week. Didn't make the reserve. I can say the reserve has been significantly lowered. We've got all of this Eddie Stobart stuff, and then we've got a load of Airfix stuff and trains and bits and bobs there. We've got some Cliff Richard collectibles. We've got interesting boxes. Load of Pezzes. I think, is it Pezzes they're called? Yeah, it is Pezzes, yeah. Used to get your sweets out there like that. Got more records here, more records. We've got Batman and Little Batman as well. More records, a nice old copper pot there, and this old bit of stereo equipment. A nice old typewriter. We had one similar to that in last week. Silver top stick maybe, and some dinosaurs. And then we've got the usual array of magazines, all interesting bits and bobs. Once we get through that, we of course move on to the furniture section. Well, the furniture section doesn't just mean furniture. There's all sorts chucked into furniture sections these days. So you've got all these artificial plants there, them ones there. You come down here, toy box and toys, and then you've got this really nice set of drawers. Now this is a bit old fashioned, but I want to show you something with this. I'll move that tractor off the top. If somebody comes in, they've just got into your house when they shouldn't do or whatever, and then they open the drawer, they look in the cupboard, but look at this. You look at the top there, looks like a top. Lift it up, and you've got a little hidey hole in there to put maybe bits and bobs. Don't trap your finger in it like I've just done. And then you've got a tractor there as well. And then an industrial clothes rail. And then we've got this nice outdoor chair, sort of lover's seat where there's side by side. We've got the lamp, we've got more outside furniture, a vacuum cleaner or something. And then this stool. We've got single beds, mobility walkers. Come down here, we've got this nice, quite large settee. We've got a piano in this week's auction, and we've got a mobility scooter. Now, this is the one I was telling people about a couple of weeks ago. It's in virtually new condition, hardly been used. Fantastic piece, that one. I believe it's got a £200 reserve on it. So that one certainly needs looking at. We have this fantastic fish tank in as well as this nice little pull-along trolley buggy or whatever it is. And then we've got a bookshelf, and we've got this. This is quite a good one as well. Look at these, solid pine, not just like that in cheap bases and that. Solid pine chest of drawers, and you get the real deep drawer at the bottom as well. So, you know, that's quite a good piece. Or this, I think this is an old Triangle one, something like that. The old rocking horse there for the kids, and we've got a coach-built pram. Then we've got these police cars and a little cupboard, some showering chairs, or these nice sort of old 70s, late 60s, early 70s chairs. And then we've got all these air-cold chairs as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 air-cold chairs. We've got a single bed down there. Oh, we've already seen that one. Let's go back this way. Or that nice sideboard as well, with all the drawers and the cupboards. And then we've come down this one. We've got chairs, sideboards, dining tables, double beds as well, dining tables. This is a nice old retro looking thing. Look how good this is. Sort of a mid-century item, that one. And then we come here to this really nice suite. Now I can see there's electric packs on them, so which probably tells you it's a recliner. And we've got these modern pieces here, and then this is an old dartboard, and I believe these dartboards were made from the pubs years ago, and they used to play around the board in doubles on them. So there you go. There is a nice piece of furniture as well. This one here could be used as a TV stand or something or other. Nice old desk. We've also got a set of drums, or some drums at least. A chess table. We've got this nice mobility scooter there. All these glass tables. Then this, that's a bit different. A corner cabinet there. China cabinet, could be turned into a gin cabinet. We've got all these chairs. We've got some Jarley wood stands there. And more bits and bobs that you can see down there. Listen, guys, don't take my word for it. Get yourself down here, Prestige Auctions, this Friday. We open up at 8 o'clock on Friday morning. We are open till 7 p.m. You can come and look at all these items yourself. Catalogue will be out on Facebook tomorrow night, and then you can view it at your leisure as well. Hope you've took time to watch this all the way through. If you have, please leave a comment. Just tell me what your favourite bits are. And don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Hit the notification bell. Everything helps our channel out quite a lot, and we are trying to build it up at the moment. So much appreciated. Thanks for your time, and we'll catch you at the next one.